Hi, my name is Chris Holton Jablonski, and it is my great joy and my deep honor to serve you as your minister and to welcome you to another wonderful worship service here with First Church. I'm so glad that you're here, and before we dig in and get going, I wanted to lift up a couple things coming in the next many weeks. We have lots of wonderful adult programs which have begun recently or are in the process of beginning soon. So do please check out the website. There's a new brochure that many of you got in our big outdoor service, but that all of that information is available on the website. And if you have any questions, you can, as always, reach out to Lillian Anderson, and she's ready to help you get connected into small groups, into some of the classes we have going, lots and lots of wonderful stuff. And for children and families, we have our Families Together, which is coming on October 23rd. It's a Halloween-themed wonderful extravaganza, so do please come to that. It's an opportunity to drop off the kids, have a little bit of time in a circle of parents, and then head out for a little date night or a little rest or whatever you like. So that's going to be October 23rd. Do please check that out. And our youth program is off to a great start. Our brand new youth minister, Rayanne Mason, and an incredible team of advisors and wonderful group of youth are all together every Sunday. So if you have questions about the youth program or would like to get involved, you can reach out to Rayanne at rmason@uubelmont.org. Lots of wonderful stuff happening. So do please reach out. If you have any questions, all of the staff are very happy to help you out. But for now, come, let us worship together.
My life flows on in endless song, above earth's lamentation. I hear the reel of far-off hymn that hails a new creation. Through all the tumult and the strife, I hear the music ringing. It sounds an echo in my soul. How can I keep from singing? What though the tempest round me roars? I know the truth, it liveth. What though the darkness round me glows? Songs in the night it giveth. No storm can shake my inmost calm, while to that rock I'm clinging. Since love prevails in heaven and earth, how can I keep from singing? When tyrants tremble as they hear the bells of freedom ringing, when friends rejoice both far and near, how can I keep from singing? To prison cell and dungeon vile, our thoughts to them are winging. When friends by shame are undefiled, how can I keep from singing?
As many of you know, our theme for the fall is cultivating relationship. And so one of the very interesting pieces of cultivating relationship and what we wanted to dig into a little bit today is around forgiveness and apology. And in particular, when apology doesn't seem like apology. And as such, there's a favorite little poem I have, and then some other poems that are written off of that poem, which to me really point to apologies that aren't apologies. And it is This Is Just to Say by William Carlos Williams. This is just to say, I have eaten the plums that were in the icebox, and which you were probably saving for breakfast. Forgive me, they were delicious, so sweet and so cold.
I once told a lie, but now I tell the truth. Like how a fairy gave me $1,000,000 the last time I lost a tooth. Don't go listening to Evelyn. I hear she often lies. Like how I'm quote unquote starving for attention and I always eat her fries. Why would I lie if I could tell the truth? Like how I found a spotted rhino. Yeah, ask my mom. I named it Ruth. Well, I guess you can listen to Evelyn, but she will feed you lies like how I'm quote unquote not a good friend because I kicked sand in her eyes. Well, maybe I should go apologize, just in case I'm the one who lies.
This Is Just to Say by Sarah Vowell. I carved your name, not mine, into the arm of Dad's chair. Sorry you were punished, but the wood was so gummy and my knife was so sharp.
We shall be known by the company we keep, by the ones who circle round to tend these fires. We shall be known by the ones who sow and reap the seeds of change alive from deep within the earth. It is time now. It is time now that we thrive. It is time we lead ourselves into the well. It is time now, and what a time to be alive. In this great turning we shall learn to lead in love. In this great turning we shall learn to lead in love. We shall be known by the company we keep, by the ones who circle round to tend these fires. We shall be known by the ones who sow and reap the seeds of change alive from deep within the earth. It is time now. It is time now that we thrive. It is time we lead ourselves into the well. It is time now, and what a time to be alive. In this great turning we shall learn to lead in love. In this great turning we shall learn to lead in love. It is time now. It is time now that we thrive. It is time we lead ourselves into the well. It is time now, and what a time to be alive. In this great turning we shall learn to lead in love. In this great turning we shall learn to lead in love.
And this was written by a 6th grader in the class of English teacher Kenneth Koch. This is just to say, sorry I took your money and burned it. but it looked like the world falling apart when it crackled and burned. So I think it was worth it. After all, you can't see the world fall apart every day. This is a few days after my first vaccine by Allison Luderman. Walking by the lake, I lose an earring and don't even notice it at first, overwhelmed as I am by the strangeness of everything. Blocks later, my hand reaches up to feel that slight absence in one ear. So then I have to retrace my steps as they say to do. Past the guy jogging with his mask pulled down and the hijab-wearing, stroller-pushing young mother in stylish jeans, and the homeless man emerging from his tent on the banks of our urban oasis bearing a boom box on one shoulder. And that's where I spot it, lying on the sidewalk, miraculously untrampled, small, precious, found thing, a turquoise oval encircled with rows of beads given to me by someone I haven't hugged in more than a year. Tiny rescue from a sea of loss, just as we seem to have found a raft to grab onto, in the wake of a shipwreck so vast we cannot yet imagine the end of it. We shared this poem this week in our Vesper services, and I share it with you all now, especially because of that last little image, tiny rescue from the sea of loss, just as we have found a raft to grab onto in the wake of a shipwreck so vast we cannot yet imagine the end of it. And that's where we are here in this moment. That's where we are facing this strange and stretching time. And that's the magic of apologies that are truly apologies. Being able to see and feel and pay attention to what truly is. This is the way forward and the way through. This is the tiny moments of rescue in this sea of loss. This is how we cultivate relationships, no matter the circumstance. So when I think of plums in the icebox, names carved in chairs, and money burning, when I think of all those non-apologies, all that not paying attention, I think of the opposite, of moments of authenticity and truth. This is what we strive for. This is who we long to be. This is how we find these rafts to grab onto in this shipwreck so vast. We give thanks for all that saves us, for all these tiny moments and all that they build up to and the people they help us become. Amen.